What's up YouTube? This is a little cup battle against MMLFrostyPixie from YouTube. So we organised this battle over Skype and let's get cracking. So I'm starting with my Chimchar lead. She's starting with her balls. That's, just thinking there, I'm going to go for the fake out. That flinches the balls, so I'm going to swap out there because I'm expecting something like Volt Switch or Electric Attack. So I'm going to go into Bronzor to tank that shit. That's pretty decent. Still does pretty decent damage to me regardless. So she sends in a hot pussy, and I'm definitely expecting Flare Blitz along those lines. But on the Switch I did get the light screen up, which might come in handy a little bit later on. Probably would have been better for the reflect, but oh well. Okay, so I'm going to go into my Whoop here to just tank out that Flare Blitz, because I know that's going to hit really, really hard. Still does a chunk of damage, a nice chunk of damage there. I'm thinking that probably is banded after that, as it did lots of damage. Could be wrong though. Anyway, in comes this Oddish, which was a little bitch this whole match, but you'll see why. So I get the recover off anyway. I'm thinking it might go for a grass move or some weird, some grass move or something like that. So I take this opportunity to go back to my Chimchar. I'm floating on a balloon, and that sleep powder misses. I was like, yes, I'm so thankful for that. So in comes the Growlithe again, probably expecting me to go for a fire move, trying to activate the flash fire. I'm just going to go for the fake out again, and the light screen does wear off there. So I'm going to stay in there, and I take that crunch and get the defense drop, which is okay. That takes my air balloon away. I'm going to set up the stealth rocks there, so my rocks are on the field, so that's pretty decent. She doesn't have any entry hazards up on the field, so I can safely switch my Chimchar out and go into my Whipper again. Okay, so that crunch does quite a lot, and she does stay in again and do a second crunch, so I'm going to go for the waterfall there, and that should definitely take out the Growlithe. So, and that's good on my part. I got rid of that thing. That's a bit of a terror in a little cup. Okay, so in comes PIMPNITE. I just hate these things. My poor Whipper. So she goes for the Sword Dance. I'm not really too sure why, because I've got the Unaware ability, and I can easily, that doesn't have any effect on me at all. So I go for the recover there, which is fine. I'm like thinking, oh, this is cool. Then comes the Iron Head. It does so much damage to me. It crits me, and I get a flinch at the same time. So I crit and flinch. I was like, fuck. So that was, that's not any good. Poor Whipper. He's crying now. But anyway, that was really sucked on that part. So oh well, that's spokes. So I'm going to bring in my my Frog Beast here. I'm going to go for the Vacuum Wave there, just seeing there what you actually bring in. So in comes this Pineco. This thing's a little bitch as well. It can tank so many hits. So I was thinking, I might just go out and see what it uses. But at this point, I was thinking it might try and spin me, which it did. And fortunately there, I lived the Rapid Spin with 1 health. I'm like, yes. So she's going to go for the Protect there, predicting my fake out, or just stopping my fake out in general. So that was good play on her part. I'm thinking, fuck it, I'm just going to go for the overheat here. I'm going to hit anything. So no, that Growlithe's gone now. So she switched into balls, and that's definitely going to take Voltorb out for sure. So Chimchar was actually pretty damn handy in this battle. I kind of replaced him with my skinny lead I used before, because that was a fail. Anyway, so this was a pretty funny part. She goes for the Sucker Punch there. I definitely predicted that, and I went for the Taunt there, so that thing could no longer set up any Sword Dance or any annoying things like that, because I no longer have Whipper with Unaware. She goes for Sucker Punch again, and I go for the Stealth Rock there, so she must be really raging and hating me at the moment. And since there's no entry hazard up on the field, I'm going to swap that out and do that whole thing again. So in comes the Zoroark. She's probably getting pissed off and like, I just want to kill this thing. But I'm going to swap that out as well. And I'm going to go into my Bronzor, because I know I can probably tank anything this thing has. Unfortunately for me, Dark Pulse friggin' flinches me, so I didn't get as much. I didn't even get an attack off. I didn't get my screen and my attack off. I only got my screen off, which wasn't as really what I wanted, but that's all good. My tank's going to go down there. So my tanks haven't really had a great time with hacks in this match, but that's all good. I'm going to bring in my I'm going to bring in my Chimchar again. I just want to get a little bit of damage on this Zora. I know that I can't outspeed it, and I don't really want to swap anything else into it, so I kind of had to just use it as fodder there, but that's alright. So what I'm going to do is go into my Krogunk again. I've got my air balloon because, I don't know, I went crazy with air balloons in this battle, just because it was fun. So in comes the Pineco again. Stealth Rocks does dig into that and does quite a bit of damage. But I find out this thing's got an Oran Berry instead of Everlight, which is, okay, fair enough. So Vacuum Wave's going to do nothing there at all. So this was pretty funny. The light screen wears off there. I go for the Nasty Plot and I'm thinking, I might be able to set up on this thing. Completely forgetting about one Pokemon in their team until like a minute after this. So she goes for the Bug Bite. That gets a crit on me, but my Pops Mayor Balloon at least. Bug Bite's a pretty handy move actually in LC because you can steal their berry. It's pretty damn handy. So of course it's going to go for the Rapid Spin and get rid of all the rocks and stuff on the field. I'm going to go for the Vacuum Wave that just holds on there. I'm thinking, judging by the damage, she's only got Bug Bite that can actually hit me, so I'm going to go for my third Nasty Plot. So I've got +6 attack priority on Vacuum Wave. I'm like, this is cool. This hardly ever would happen. So I'm thinking, don't crit me or anything strange like that, which didn't happen. I'm just going to finish off that Pineco there with the Vacuum Wave. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm getting pretty good at the moment. Then I completely forget about this Oddish. I'm like, oh shit, this thing like fully resists me to like the max. So I hit it with like my strongest attack and it does fuck all. It does fuck all. So it uses Sleep Powder there, and I'm basically screwed. And I thought I better switch it out soon as I can because I knew Salad was going to come back in and yeah, mix my salad up. Anyway, so I'm going to go into my Dratini here because I'm going to try and get a bit of a sweep on here. So she's going to go for the U-turn there. Doesn't do too much to Dratini, which is fine, I guess. I go for the Thunder Wave on this switch, which is fine. That was the Zora. What am I talking about? I got fucking bamboozled there. That was the Zora, sorry. Anyway, so this is the actual real Salad now. So Salad is paralyzed there. I take this opportunity to go for the Dragon Dance, hoping that Sucker Punch won't come. So I could have attacked that time, but I know Outrage wouldn't have done as much if I didn't get the DD off. Unfortunately, she doesn't get paralyzed that time, and I'm like, oh damn, I had to go for it anyway. So, so I've only got Baby V left, and as of course this is my last Pokemon as usual. Oops, sorry, we'll save the Asleep Krogunk, but he's basically fucking useless. So I'm gonna go for the Shell Smash there. And raising my stats like just a fucking shitload. Now I was just a little bit worried about Sucker Punch here, whether I could actually take that. So she doesn't get paralyzed, and I just hold on with 3 health. I'm like, oh shit, I was close. I was like, don't get a crit here. So my best move I can use against this thing is Icicle Sphere. I like getting rid of these first, but obviously I didn't really get a chance in this match because it was really, really annoying. So, fortunately for me, I am carrying Ice Shard, and that will out-prioritize Sucker Punch and all that jazz. So, that's going to go down. That was the really annoying part. So, in comes Onion again. So, I think I can outspeed this because I know I'd probably have a max speed of 17 in Little Cup. And I'm much, much faster now, and I'm 100% certain that it doesn't have any priority moves at all. But her last Pokemon was the little Oddish that took my Vacuum Wave so well. I'm crying because it took it so well. But anyway, that was a really cool game, and I'm sure we'll definitely battle again. Probably one of these little cat battles again. They're really, really fun getting into them and stuff. So yeah, go check her out. I'll leave a little link in the description. Go check her out. And if you could please leave a comment and like in the comment section where you write comments, that'd be awesome too. And thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. Peace out, everyone.